Imagine you're sailing across the ocean and you change your course by just 1 degree. Now, it may not seem like much at the time. In fact, you might not even notice it for an hour or so. But imagine a week later, a month later, a year later, and you'd be in a different place with different people, living a different life. And that's exactly what happened to me. I wrote that in my journal 1 year ago, New Year's 2024. And I was pretty stressed at the time. I knew I needed to change something, but I didn't know what. My husband was living with Lewy body dementia, and he still is. And I am still his caregiver, gratefully so. But I was asking God at the time, what do I do differently to have a different outcome this year? And the God nudge that I got was to share our journey on social media. Now, I really didn't want to. It was too painful, too personal, and I knew nothing about social media. I mean, I hadn't even posted on Facebook, I don't think once in like 20 years. But I kept getting that God nudge to change my course by just 1 degree and to share. And here we are a year later, and we have, I actually wrote it down because I had no idea, 1,058,506 followers across our social media platforms. And I'm still in awe of how God brought us all together. I am so blessed and so encouraged that by following God's guidance and making just that 1 degree change in my life, so many good things have come to us. And so I ask you to please share as we go into this new year, what's a tiny change that you're willing to make? It might be something that you want to add to your life or something you want to release. Maybe you want to release 1% of your fear. Maybe you want to increase your gratitude by 1%. Maybe you want to smile 1% more of the time. Maybe you want to reach out to 1% of your family and friends. Small changes taken consistently can add up to big things. We don't have to do this all on our own. My advice, if anybody's asking for it, is to just get quiet. Find some moments where you can listen to your own wisdom, your intuition, or as I call it, your God nudge. Ask, what's the 1% change that I can make this year to be in a different place a year from now? Please put in the comments whatever comes to you, whenever it does. We're all in this together. That's something that I have absolutely learned and have come to trust this year. I'm not doing this alone. I said I wasn't going to cry on this video, but I guess God had other plans. To know that I'm not alone is incredible. It's a gift that God gave me because I asked. I was so lonely and so scared last year, but I'm really not anymore. I'm not saying I don't have my moments, but I'm actually crying more frequently from that combination of, the need for release and joy and gratitude. So I wish you all a blessed and peaceful start to this new year. 2025 seems intense, but I think it's going to be intense in a good way. Let's open ourselves up to lots of unexpectedly good things in 2025. I believe we receive what we expect, so let's expect some good things. And please share in the comment your 1%, your 1% change. Happy New Year.